My name's Adrian Levy and this is my boat Regen. It started life as a Mondego rowing boat intended for people to learn to row in. It's now powered by a Stirling engine, which is a beta type engine. The top of it is kept hot with a burner and the bottom of it is cooled by water flowing from the river, provided by a small electric pump and a small battery that keeps that going all day. We're pressurising it with nitrogen today, and the internal pressure is approximately 4 bars pressure. We start it with a starting handle, and at the moment it's just running, ticking over, under load, turning the propeller. There's a stainless steel clutch underneath just in front of the flywheel there, and at the moment we're running a gear ratio of 1 to 2, and so we're turning the propeller at twice the speed of the engine. Actually feel we've got that slightly wrong and would like the engine to run a bit more freely to get it to peak power. The heat for the beta engine is provided by LPG, and up on the foredeck is a gas cylinder that contains LPG. This is a conversion or change we made since last year and allows me to take it to a petrol station that sells LPG and simply top it up to full. Full is approximately 8 litres, so about 4 kilos of LPG, which will run the boat for about a day and a half, which is adequate for all of our needs.
And can you give some details about the bore?
Yes, the engine itself is 5-inch bore, but only a 1-inch stroke. It started life as a 2-inch bore and 1-inch stroke when it was originally developed by Cambridge University to do a particular task of research, part of a research project. It was subsequently modified by a member of the Stirling Engine Society, Jeff Bartlett, who's sadly not with us anymore, and I've done the work on the top end to change it, make a burner and get it through boat safety certification with all the elements that requires.
And how much power do you measure it generating, and kind of what speed through the water can it do?
Okay, I've given it a rebuild through the winter time, and it's been measured on the test bed with 150 watts running on nitrogen at 4 bars and 170 watts running on helium also at 4 bars. However, I think I've got the gear ratio wrong and I'm not maximising that, because the revs on a cruise around the lake here today, we're getting about 410 revs per minute, RPM on the engine, which is double that on the propeller, and really we want to see that going up a bit further to more like 500 or 600 on the engine, where we should see peak power. We tried helium yesterday and didn't really see any tangible benefit, and I think it was because we weren't allowing it to spin fast enough. So a little bit more work to do on that, and step one is to change the tooth belt sprocket on the receiving end to one with a couple more teeth. We'll see how we get on with that.
And through the water it can take?
It's been doing about between 3.5 and 4 miles an hour, which for most inland waterways is fine and great fun. And recently my wife and I took it out from Weybridge up to Staines through 3 locks each way, lunch up there and 3 locks back again without any trouble, and it was great fun.